So today's video is about basically how to assemble your Ollieroo TV mount. This one in particular is just a TV mount that goes onto your wall and basically holds your TV in place. This one in particular doesn't move left and right, but it does have a tilt option that you can do. It tilts about 15 degrees up and down, and it holds between 27-inch and a 70-inch, and the Max VESA VESA size is 600 by 400 millimeter. So when you're ordering your TV bracket, just make sure that your TV specs match the TV mount. What I have here on my table is the mount that goes onto the wall itself. So this is your mount right here. In the middle is you basically, to make sure everything's balanced, it's like a little bubble to basically tell you it's in the middle, or it's slanted, or this part will actually be going onto the wall. Unfortunately, I'm not able to actually be installing it on the wall today, but basically what you're going to be doing is, say for instance you're going to mount this with, if you're going to use the studs on the wall, what you're going to do is use a stud finder and use your hardware kit that comes with it, which is right here, and you're going to be using the set of bolts, which are part G, that will actually be going into the stud of the wall, and then those will actually be placed right here, or you can do them right here, whichever ones is fine. So that's pretty much it for the studs. Now say for instance if you're going to do it to a concrete wall or a brick wall, you're going to need a drill gun obviously to make the hole in there, and then you're going to use part H in your hardware kit that I showed you earlier. Those are the anchors that go inside the cement wall or the brick wall, and you will mount it just like how you would do on the stud. And then what you'll do next, with the other set of screws that you have, you're going to be using, depending on your TV, you can use any screw between A through F, and you're going to also be using parts K. They're basically spacers, so when you're putting your mounts onto the TV, you're not physically putting the entire screw inside the TV, because you could damage it. So basically what you're going to be doing, putting the bracket onto the TV, then you're going to put your spacers in between, and then you're going to put the screw that fits appropriate for your so basically you're going to put the spacer on the back side here of any hole, wherever it lines up on your TV. And then what you're going to do next is put your screw in, and then that's when you would secure it onto the TV. And then after you've done that on both sides, this is where you're able to kind of mount it onto the TV mount here. It has a hook right here, so you can just hook them on like that. It'll be easier for me to show you when it's on the wall, but since I'm not able to put it on the wall today, I can't do that. But with these particular mounts here, they have a screw right here, so when you have this bracket onto the TV mount already, you're going to tighten the screw so it stays onto the TV mount, so it's not wiggling around or anything like that, so it's secured on there. And then that's when you're able to kind of tilt it like that. So that's where you get your tilting motion and stuff like that. On the side right here, this is basically to basically adjust how how easily it tilts over. So if you want it loose, so you can kind of move it a little bit easier, then you can loosen it up. And then when you want it tight, so it's not moving anymore, you just twist it on and it won't move. But that's pretty much it. That's how simple this particular TV mount is to assemble. Like I said, I can't really show you too much since it's only about a few, like 2-3 steps to do. So obviously I'll recap. What you're gonna do is mount this onto the wall, make sure it's balanced, use part G to mount it into the wall for your studs. If you're gonna use a concrete wall, drill a hole into the concrete wall, make sure it's leveled. Use part H, which are the anchors, and then you're gonna put the TV mount over the anchors, and then secure it with part G so it's in there into the concrete wall or to the brick wall. Then what you're gonna do next is get your TV brackets. Use parts. You're gonna use screws A through F, whichever one fits for your TV. Also use the spacers that are supplied and the washers, which is parts J for the washers and K for the spacers. Once you've basically installed the brackets onto the TV, you're going to try to mount the TV onto the mount that's on the wall. Hook it around this piece here, and then on the bottom where the screws at, where I showed you, you're gonna loosen or tighten you're gonna tighten the screw to secure it onto the bracket, and then that's when you adjust the tilt, and that's pretty much it. Now, if you run into any concerns or questions, feel free to give us a call, and we can definitely assist you. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching our video.